Hello everyone, welcome to Toyeen Talks. How you doing? Thank you for watching. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Along the line, I know some truth, but I refuse to say it. Or because I want to be relevant on TikTok, I'm just using people's head, hiding the truth from them so that they can be giving me gift and I can be having more views. Then what have you achieved in life? I pray that God Almighty will help us and change us. I'm not counting myself out. Every one of us, in one way or the other, we have made one error or the other on this justice. When I started my statement, I said that we were carried away with sentiment. Oh, Baba is the one that trained his son. Oh, is this, is that. But we refuse to even sit down and ask ourselves questions. I am not here to blame anybody, but I am here to say, please, do not put yourself in problems. Don't put your children in problems. People you are talking to by the day, you don't know if they walk by their head at night. People you exchange word with by the day, you don't know, maybe they are something else at night. On the death of innocent child, that his family are not ready to fight for him, for justice. And you now want to expose yourself, expose your children, expose your unborn children to causes going on around there. Do you know how many people who are genuinely weeping in their hearts, in their homes, laying curses on everyone who has obstructed justice? But lots of people will just be using their head to carry those curses. And at that time, you don't know the angel that are passing around. They stamp it. Please. And here we are, cursing each other, insulting, laying curses. Some are even going deeper to do things just to harm this other person. Some are going elsewhere to go and make sure people's jobs are affected. But the owner of the child is there, enjoying himself, eating whatever he wants to eat. How many times has he ever come to TikTok and come and address you people and say, please, all you all are mine, don't fight, don't do this, don't do that? How many times has that happened? We need to borrow wisdom, add to the one we have, and make use of it. Please, don't go and kill yourself because of another family that never care that you exist. A lot of people were arrested on this same cause. What is the role of the family of the lost soul? What role do they play to ensure these guys are out? Is still the same community that were fighting hard to ensure these guys, they come out? I know many of us, we know that Green, when he died, some years after, that Green mom was suffering despite the kind of money that boy made before he left. It's still few people. The woman was suffering to the point she could not pay rent, she could not do anything. It's still people that rally around to help to restore her. Why did I bring this story out? Go and check it and Google it well. whatever the wealth anyone might have amount to himself in the course of this justice for Mohbad, that he or she is deceiving the public. Money meant for things, they refuse to use it. They will all lose those money and they will go back down to the floor and start begging. Mark today's date. You think the boy that left is happy to go at that time he did? Because why that boy was alive, you could see him rallying around, looking for help, looking for a way for people to help him out. He don't want to die. Now he's dead. You think he's happy where he is? You think is God? You think his God is? You think his God is sleeping? You think that boy has achieved what God has sent him to come and achieve in life? So do you think his God is sleeping? Please, you might not be privileged to hear this kind of word again. Please, let us all go back and sit down and think deep. The question now should be, yes, we have all made some errors. We have offended one another. How do we now pick up from here and make things work?
And
This is what I've done. And I want everyone to also look at it, and God Almighty will help us. I pray that the boy get justice. But I repeat a word I used here the last time I spoke before now. I said even 10 of San Shitu cannot get that justice that they are looking for. Because I have seen it, I have looked at it, I have seen the whole thing. Nobody is ready to open up. So 10 of him cannot get that justice. So let's look unto God. And I know with God, all things are possible. I pray for everyone that this justice will not consume us, but if we apply wisdom in our daily dealings, God will see us through and we will become a great and better people in life. Make use of the numbers of this community and make it affect the world positively. Thank you so much.
that is a pet cage submission from the founder.
That's a wonderful submission. But the only thing I would just add to it is this: in a struggle like this, with this unnecessary crowd and people, forming camps here and there, we need to look back to the basis.
This is a very great and wonderful submission. In fact, I will not say I'm really emotional with the words, but I wish you a recording best case that I'm sorry, so that you can please be replaying it for other people to listen to this. It's so touching. Seriously, I need to listen more and more to this voice. I hope you record Bodalati because it's very
record.
No way.
I'm gonna record.
Replay so that every post always think about. So thank you very much. That's what I want to say. Sir.
Thank you. Yomi.
Yeah, that's it's quite unfortunate it wasn't recorded. Or some might have recorded it, but like how
Tifa Boniba one biomass recorded.
So, like I was saying, it's important for us to know that number one.
One you confuse already record it.
Yeah. iṣẹ́ yìí oníṣẹ́ méjì ó máa jókòó síbi ìpàdé.
ìyẹn ò níṣẹ́ méjì.
So basically, we need to understand that if a frontline detective to investigate a case Mohbad, which is homicide, he's not going to be looking to give any member of the family any professional treatment. Any reasonable detective or investigator to get, because whatever the case may be, to homicide, it will be dangerous for anybody to tilt towards or stand behind any of the family member, because the fact that somebody is not present in the house does not mean anything. It could have happened anyhow. Anybody lè ṣera wọn ẹbí, bàbá ń fọmọ ṣòwò, ìyá ń fọmọ ṣòwò, ọmọ fi bàbá ṣòwò, oye boyfriend fi girlfriend ṣòwò. Many things happen.
Ìyàwó ń lo ọkọ, ọkọ ń lo ìyàwó.
So any sensible person tó bá fẹ́ wá òótọ́ will not be standing behind any family member in the first place. And the moment anybody, no matter your education or exposure, the moment you've agreed to not only stand behind any of the family member, put your resources in a family situation whereby they are divided, then you should know at a fundamental and foundational problem. But people are unable to listen. Until they're confronting, fine, I'm not going to blame too much, but the fact is the mistake has been done. And the reason why it is going to be very easy to get justice for Mohbad is because when the public, when they choose to understand that this is our mistake from beginning, and you take it away, anybody to about social media activism, to decide the justice, you will lose hope quickly, because this is not the way how to go about it. The real way is find a reasonable person to speak the voice of the general public offline. And understand the level. At this point, I am never seeking justice for Mohbad. Lady Yawo Olile Confi. Only Yomi Fabi justice for Mohbad. They know what our justice for Mohbad. They don't understand the basic knowledge and messaging, strong things like this. Because at the end of the day, in Tofoni Junipe, the people that are now being suspected, Oti Njokwe Baba Mohbad, lo funi back up.
Easy. Kí ló dé ó tó jọ́ mẹ́ta.
Tẹ́ ń gbọ́dọ̀ mi. Ẹ woru Zomo yẹn, wọ́n ní bàbá ẹ̀, pastor ni. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n rí inú ilé, ẹni tó kọ́ fún wa ní character profile ẹ̀, pé ó da òun náà ní sí bàbá Mohbad tó wá justice for Mohbad. Listen, wọ́n kọrin wọ́n ní Sojo don't buy somebody. Wrong person. Who is the only táwa dẹ̀ máa jáde? Èmi ò mọ ẹni tó jẹ́ Zomo. Investigation táwa ṣe ló dé level yẹn tí mo fi bọ́ta, tí mo fi give a decision pé ẹnì kan tí ó wà tó bọ́ta ń sìn is a soldier, a friend of Mohbad. Ó súnmọ́ Mohbad. Soldier ni. Who is that person? We'll give description here because mo fẹ́ dárúkọ nickname here to smoke them out. And the woman came out. Ipe wàhálà ti dé o. For Yomi Fabi to know Zomo, give this description, there is wàhálà. Immediately, èmi rí n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ offline. Gbogbo lawyer tí wọ́n mi fún àdúrà, wọ́n kọ́ fílẹ̀ wọ́n party. Bring àdúrà back, ìwọ lawyer tó gba bail àdúrà. Ó láti wá sí station pé òun ò lọ́wọ́ lọ́rọ̀ àdúrà mọ́, pé òun fún service mọ́ o, pé King White ló máa ṣe kíni ni kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá wá lọ, pé ó máa provide àdúrà. How? Ṣé King White ló gba bail àdúrà ń bí ni? At the end of the day, it became a serious mess. Now, the same Baba could not even know kí la ṣe débẹ̀, kí ló ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Zomo, what concerns Zomo. All he could say is Zomo inú ilé yẹn ló last. Ẹ wá tún wá wo bàbá dáadáa báyìí, kẹwo gbogbo àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé bàbá yìí o. Wọ́n ní fídíò kan wà tí ó dówó bíntì láyé, all of you are keeping quiet about it. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ fi deceive wa pé kò ń show only 3 seconds video yẹn. Don't forget they tried it then. All of you are keeping quiet. And then why justice? And let Shabosi, and Mohbad don't need justice. But you are seeing a direct deceit. You all kept quiet. Listen, 1 more 3 seconds. One more video I got a bit like any on the video, any video, 3 seconds. At the end of the day, where is the full video? One not to find the right person. Baba Mohbad lawyer son or whatever it is. Now the question you ask yourself, all of you that doesn't want Baba to be questioned, video to one already turn out to be better for is that not supposed to be part of the things that you'll be submitting at the coroner inquest?
ṣé fídíò yẹn ó yàtọ̀ sí ohun tí Yomi Fabiyi sọ ṣé fídíò yẹn ní zomo no àbí kò ní zomo lu why did the Baba keep quiet about the video that involves the zomo that came out and the Bukky Jesse kept quiet about that? All these people talk about the critical thinkers, they kept quiet about it. And they will still think Mohbad will not get justice with all this kind of arrangement. And you need to get the real justice is coming because now the police will look at it and say, we will not allow you to stay in this institution. I will need by ẹ̀yin lẹ́yìn tọ́ra yín ẹ ti ṣe wòlímọ̀ yín lọ àwọn tẹ́lónú wọn tẹ́ló lára wa will separate them and they will tell the public and the world that we are an institution that pursue justice when we see serious people seeking justice because kò make any sense gbogbo yín dẹ̀dá kẹ́ síbẹ̀ video tọ́lọ́ fún yín you are representing you claim you are representing the public ẹni rọ́lá àwọn ilé ìpa èyí tọ́lọ́ wá send sí yín tó jẹ́ video tí wọ́n ní Zomo ti mọ́ ọ̀bẹ dání Wùmí ti mọ́ ọ̀bẹ dání tí Zomo wà nínú ẹ̀ gangan. This Zomo you are defending. So, any video so ti Wunmi fẹ́ gún ọmọ yín tí Zomo yẹn wà ńbẹ̀. And you cannot come out and speak about it or seek legal action. Ẹ wá ní pé Sam Larry òun lè fẹ́ competition against it. Kí lẹ ṣe jẹ́ ká wo yẹn ká wo role tí Zomo yẹn play.
Kò ní nǹkan kan bá tó kò ní nǹkan
Ó ti yé yín.
gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ló ti gbà yín. Òun náà sọ okay.
Olórí ẹbí ṣe
ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ ẹ jọ gbogbo yẹn bá power tap o kẹ má lọ jẹ gbẹrẹ o máa kó gbẹrẹ wá fún yín o.
Tó ti yé yín kan bó sọ. It is where we should be putting that question because irú yẹn sì yà lè fi bọ́ yọ́ lọ́wọ́. If we go to police or write a petition against the Baba to submit the evidence that is given to him, wọ́n á ní wọ́n ṣe arrest the Baba. Kí ló dé tí wọ́n ṣe ń competition against the Baba? And there is no way we can get that kind of evidence without involving the police to say, you need to drop what is in your hand. Kò dẹ̀ sígbà tá a ṣe dédé bẹ́ẹ̀. Àti bíntín tó lóun rí, àti bàbá tó lóun fún, they must supply it and say, where is it? A ní audio tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ pé òun ti fún yín. Bíntín láyé is member of the public. And you are giving a credible evidence. And then not kì í ṣẹ́ táwọn ṣe. Ẹni kọ́ máa dá wa lóhùn pé kò sí Zomo yẹn wọlé Mohbad rí o. And you are keeping a video that involves the Zomo. Ìyìn tí Zomo sọ, tí Bíntín sọ pé Wùmí yẹn mú ọ̀bẹ dání. Ṣé yóò fẹ́ rí ni ṣá wò fẹ́ rí? She investigation ò fẹ́ rí ṣe justice for Mohbad ò gbọ́dọ̀ rí ni because Mohbad actually was claimed to be in the video but gbogbo wọn tó tẹ̀lé wọn they kept quiet about it and how do you think with this kind of attitude so the real question the real invitation will be extended to the right people when it is time but ẹ wo àwọn tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú wọn àti kíní kan King White o àti àwọn tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú King White they are just trying to mess it up and ambush the whole process because obviously this Olori community is a rallying point and they put in a lot of double agents, rats and stooge on this stuff. Okay? So it's quite absurd.
ọ̀gá o ẹ ṣe break the silence ẹ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà lákòókò ń tẹ̀lé ṣùgbọ́n ó kàn lágbára náà ni ó lágbára.
Gbogbo yẹn ló yẹ ká mú gbọ́ instead of wọ́n jà eléyìí kí ló kọ̀yàn pẹ̀lú àwọn kan ń ṣe ó ti jàyè ti pín sí méjì tẹ́ bá wọn kò fẹ́ wá justice àwọn táwọn pa face nǹkan gidi. Let's talk about progress. There is no victory without scratches. If you are not ready to face crashes, don't fake share. Don't go and say you want to fight for justice. Justice is not fighting for justice. Is not a script. It's not Macmillan. It is a battle. It is a war. So you are not going to be deceived when you step up into saying you want to fight for justice and you say, I don't want to hear gun bullets. I don't want to be shot. I don't want to run. I don't want to be attacked. Why are you asking, give us justice? It's like going to a protest and you say you don't want to be. Oh, if I want to don't know if I come in majority of they just want to talk. The real struggle is you must be ready to receive attack and even give attack until you get to the root of the matter. We might go through the corner, go through informal, illegal means to bring out the exact evidence and truth. And we are so close. Very soon, everything will come to fall. And I can tell you all for free, Mohbad is going to get justice 110%. All them are get it the right way. Tí any casualty for anybody. But it's better bó ṣe wà iná, like I said, gbogbo script àtàwọn gbogbo àwọn pátákópa yìí wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ ṣọ̀ lọ kọ́ yọ kúrò ká máa wá tó kù. Don't expect crowd at the end of this struggle. Any reasonable person should know it's a serious matter and it is within. Ikule ni Mohbad kú, I repeat. Ikule òun ni Mohbad kú. Tí ó bá jẹ́ pàrà ta ló wá pa Mohbad ni, ìyá ò ní gbà bí, àdúrà ò ní gbà bí, kìíní ò ní gbà bí, bàbá ò ní máa sọ̀rọ̀ kan kí Darusha sọ nǹkan mi. And at the end of the day, they divided and they came on social media. Our stage will go in síra wọn lẹ́yìn. Ẹ wá ṣe pàlàpàlà. Ẹ wá ní Mohbad ò ní báwo lè fẹ́ ní justice pẹ̀lú stage gbogbo stage. And those of you that are arrogant with ignorance are not ready to listen. And it's about Baruko Ejele Wakiri. Because you don't leave the social media to fight the real struggle. Oh my wọlé sáàrin gbogbo yín ti ya wèrè nínú family. Ẹ máa mú tó wà lọ́wọ́ yín lé abẹ́ ya wèrè. Ẹ lọ ṣe ògùn jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀yin lè máa kọ́. You wish your philosopher pé tẹ́yìn ò bá justice Mohbad ò ní justice. There is no law that says if somebody pie the family, if a family that are not ready, the person can get justice. Not in our country. Not in my own country. Mohbad will get justice and he will get it the right way. And any member of the family found wanting, they will pay severely. Tó bá yá ògùn yẹn ó máa rẹ ògùn wọn. Wọ́n á mọ̀ pé níwájú ọlọ́pàá àtòfin, they are irrelevant when it comes to taking somebody's life. Even tó bá lu ọmọ ẹ jù gan, if you beat your own child unnecessarily, the government will step in and take it away from you. There is nothing like if the family says, okay, let's take, they will take it away from you. They will take it away from you and they will give that child, innocent child justice. How much more an adult who has a career, who has a life, who has got fans? No, he will get justice. If the entire family will go down for it, they should go down for it. Why would they kill him? What did he do? What is his offense? Who gave them the power to kill him? Àwọn arẹ́jẹ̀ wọ́n rí gbogbo ẹ̀, wọ́n ní prime boy kìíní kan ẹ̀ dárúkọ prime boy ẹ̀ lọ fẹjọ́ prime boy ẹ̀ fẹjọ́ nọ́ọ̀sù ẹ̀ kọ́ lọ sí òkú ẹ̀ wá bọ́ta padà ẹ̀ wá sọ on wá justice and then people queue behind you and they gave you public resources and they say you should be looking for work by your son. When you not get to where they will see the truth, you avoid it. You make some move to show workings. But it's all false. With about move where your customer block MB, you go to the next one. That is what we have been doing. One block him in party, one command, the commissioner block him, one AIG block the presidency. And that is how you move until he not about to turn action again at all. Do you think it's the end of go tell me about Olori struggle with? Every time I want to parasi every film. Anything they want to threaten, they should bring it. That is the way we can get justice because they themselves, the entire family, doesn't want to be put to shame. The people behind them on social media, they don't want Mohbad to get justice because they know the real justice will expose some of these people on social media. So I want to make effort to kill not just the family. Because they know if they should happen, they will never become So if you want to pursue it, you must be willing and ready. That is the drill. That is the message. It's a message of struggle, message of you standing forthright and be honest. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. Sit tight. Avoid all those shenanigans. Focus on this. They've done so many things to me. They've done, and I'm still standing. It's because I am standing on the pillar of truth. That is why I am still standing. And nothing will... No, hello, baby, go and look at my history. Go and check my history before you will know, okay? This one a small battle. And that boy will get justice. And any member of the family and any externals, they will pay. They will pay severely. They will make attempt. But their radar is on all of them. And that is the honest truth. Thank you.
Thank you once again, Mr. Yomi Fabi. Thank you. Thank you. We trust in you, we trust in God. And the reason Timothy Lefio Mommy Conshoshoto Olori by Tayin Loreni Kid Boss, thank you. We believe in God and we also believe in you. And definitely this justice, I'ma get along. You've spoken well. You've spoken well, and nothing but the truths are everything that you have said. Everything you have said. Otolo and ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tá ń bá jà ó lágbára Ọlọ́run á kó wa yọ lọ́wọ́ wọn. Thank you so much.
About the bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí onílé bó ṣe wà yẹn kò sí kan tó stop anybody tó bá ti ní proper status pẹ̀lú case Mohbad to pursue to say okay now we are investigating work by Mohbad. I know for sure there is CCTV in his house. Now ẹni tó install CCTV ọlọ́pàá kí ló tẹ̀ invite ẹ̀
Kid
tí
boss
ọlọ́pàá bá invite ẹ̀ court kò yẹ
Kid boss don't come only he said he's not doing again.
ó wà tí mo láyọ̀ mi ló ta sí èmi mo dán.
bọ́ọ̀sì bẹ́rẹ̀ 21 ṣé bí o ti lọ tán ẹ̀kọ́ rẹ̀ ó kàn tí akọ̀ tì mí remote ló kù so kí n tó parí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ kí n tó go to headphone so now look ṣé n get mi onílé kò sí nǹkan tó stop the right process of the law to say now where is the CCTV installer of Mohbad's house tí wọn bá fẹ́ down a normal public tọ́ba lawyer Mohbad wà.
ẹ bá pa tap ẹ jọ.
kò sí míìsì tí mo fẹ́ fi rí ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí client mi ju CCTV inú ilé ẹ lọ mo ti wọnú ilé as lawyer mo rí pé CCTV wọ́n install ẹ̀ mo rí àpá TV tó bá tiẹ̀ lè sọ yẹn a ní a particular person Yomi Fabi went there he saw it first hand and said ó dẹ̀ mú CCTV installer lọ́bẹ̀ ó ní ohun tí expert yẹn sọ pé eléyìí ó ti wà installed this CCTV was active kò tí yẹ yín now kọ́wá tiẹ̀ wá make application wípé olúwa mi this is our client ẹ jẹ́ kí CCTV yẹn ká tiẹ̀ wo ìgbà tó ṣiṣẹ́ dé DVR ta ló yọ kúrò if the CCTV man says I was in the I installed everything question tẹ́ bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ bàbá Mohbad àti gbogbo àwọn tó wà nílé Wùnmí ẹ dàrú ṣàrí pé DVR CCTV dà ó ti wá into Mohbad's iCloud get an order from the court through the police and then go they release the control on iCloud Mohbad. They refuse to go that route because it will show all that happened. Titi Tofilo si Mohbad. And that means àti pé wọ́n rẹ́gẹ̀ ni o àti pé náà sì gún ni o ó ti bò pamọ́lẹ̀ ó ti do ohun tó dóde tí ò gbọdọ̀ ríta mọ́. Àṣẹ àti agbára Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa padà sọ́kùnrin argument máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ṣípò sí yẹn lọ́dẹ̀ wu. So èyí tó ti kọ́kọ́ bò mọ́lẹ̀ yẹn máa kọ́kọ́ ṣiṣẹ́ òun ni tó ṣiṣẹ́ lọ yìí tí gbogbo yẹn fi tẹ̀lé pull out eléyìí but ìgbà tí yẹn ti máa expire ló wá di pé wọ́n lábẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣẹlẹ̀ Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ gba justice ni and I have said it long ago ìtọ́bò yẹn ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ torí wọ́n ti parí ètò yẹn àwọn spirit àwọn tó mọ̀ nípa ikú ẹ̀ wọ́n ti jù sí and I can tell you all for free gbogbo wọ́n ṣe whatever ni o wọ́n ṣe mọ̀rọ̀kúsù ni o kiri kan Naira Marley ni o Sami Larry ni o at the end of the day gbogbo ohun tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó fi lọ sí òkú yẹn ṣé Sami Larry náà lò at the end of the day gbà tó dé Kòròdú òun ló ní kọ́ máa lọ report ṣé Sami Larry náà ló ní kí àdúrà àti Darosha kọ́ ẹ̀ ń bam lẹ́yìn bàbá nígbà tó gbé òkú kúrò ní hospital what is the connection with Darosha and those that they claim by Mohbad tó fi wò ó pé tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n dúkùkù mọ́ yín they will do you to understand that they will tell you to go and bury almost gbogbo family yìí tẹ̀lé and why are divided who are they fooling so when the only person tó yọ rẹ pé òun fẹ́ lé struggle yẹn tí ò lọ the right route and people that claim to be advising ẹ wá jọ ń pẹ́ kọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó máa sọ pé bàbá let's him automatic for you then how do you want justice àwọn yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ accept pé àwọn gangan lọ́kọ́kọ́ ṣe tánà dí tẹ̀síwájú justice ọmọ yẹn not àwọn tó wà nílé ìgbà tó bá di kú àwọn gangan ni agents of wickedness and evil and that is why they will think they will go unpunished they will never go unpunished mo fọlọ́ bàbúrà bàbá tó bá mọ ohun tó wà nílẹ̀ ni wọ́n mọ̀ pé nígbà tí Mohbad bá ṣetán ó máa jà gidi ẹ wo gbogbo àwọn tó kú sínú rẹ́sì yẹn gbogbo wọn ló máa gbájọ sójú kan níbi tó máa gbá ogun wọn sí and they will pay severely.
All right, ẹ jẹ́ expander. Expand.
Yes, bàbá mo gbọ́ mo dá yín lóhùn. Ṣé rí kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ rárá mo kàn fẹ́ correct onílé because mi gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé àgbàlagbà ń purọ́ ni.